What's going on, my Trainer Club? Today we're going to check out how to save Stardust and my most efficient Stardust saving strategies in Pokemon Go for powering up your Pokemon, because I just realized how much insane Stardust is spent and saved when using this technique. So let's jump right in. Stardust being the biggest commodity in Pokemon Go for powering up your Pokemon and being able to use all these Pokemon. Obviously candy is important as well, but Stardust is quite harder to commandeer. So with all this said, guys, what do you do with your Pokemon? I want to know in the comments below before we jump into this video. Do you power up? Let's say I give you an example. I have a 98% lucky Pokemon, or I have a 100% non-lucky Pokemon. Which Pokemon are you going to choose to power up? Very curious. Drop in the comments and let me know. Do you choose the 98 lucky or the 100% regular? That's a really good question, and it's going to actually determine how much Stardust you are spending or saving in Pokemon Go, because I'm going to cover a lot of things in this video that are really effective to your gameplay. So the first thing we need to breach is lucky Pokemon. Lucky Pokemon are going to be amazing, because the strategy behind the lucky Pokemon is when you can get a good one or a decent one. Guys, guess what? Powering up that Pokemon takes 50% less Stardust than does a non-lucky Pokemon. 50% less, which means you are going to be saving a boatload of Stardust. And since Stardust is a very slow moving, upward trending, game saving entity, you really need to be efficient with your Stardust when you're going for your Stardust benchmark. What is a Stardust benchmark if you don't already know what my videos are about? A Stardust benchmark is having a certain amount of Stardust set in your bag that you choose not to go under unless you absolutely direly need it. At this point, it's kind of like a savings account for Stardust in Pokemon Go. What I always suggest is trying to have at least 10 million Stardust in your Stardust savings account, because then, let's say a new Go Battle League thing came out. You need to spend 1 million Stardust. The goal is not to go under that 10 million, but if you absolutely had to, you're not going to be pressed where you're at 0 Stardust and you actually can't power anything up. So having that benchmark, I think, is really important. It's something I've always done, and everybody that follows me consistently knows how powerful that benchmark is in Pokemon Go. So that's what I want you guys to all start going towards, which then leads us into checking out a lucky Pokemon in comparison to a non-lucky Pokemon, and how much Stardust is it going to take to power up these guys to level 50, which is 296 XL candy for a regular Pokemon, or 360 for a shadow Pokemon. But unfortunately, the shadow Pokemon cannot be lucky, so there's no way to get around saving Stardust or spending Stardust with shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Go as of right now. So let's jump into checking out a lucky Pokemon versus a non-lucky, because we just had Shink's Calm Day. If you want to see my vlog, check it out up here. It was a lot of fun in New York City, but that's not important. What is important is checking out our Shinks right now. So I have 2 Shinks here. We got one on Calm Day. We actually got 2. So this one, if we check it out, 650 Stardust per power up, which means it is going to be at 1300 dust per power up. And they are both 100% IVs. And so then we're going to use a level 30 Pokemon. So this is going to be obviously a Luxray, but this is Luxray level 30, 100% IV, both caught in New York City, was called out when we were playing. If we look at it initially, look at where the bar is up on that Pokemon, the 2475. This Pokemon for surely is going to cost a whole lot less to power up than is this lucky Pokemon, because now look where the bar is. It's all the way up there. We're looking at a level 30 Pokemon in comparison to a level 11 and a half Pokemon. That is a crazy difference between the Pokemon, right? There's huge level gaps, 20 levels basically between these Pokemon. So let's go ahead and check out this Luxray, right? You want to power this up. It's level 30. You're like, it's already high. I'm going to go ahead and click power up. And then if you want to take shortcut to powering this Pokemon up, I click left, and it's going to be 400,000 Stardust to power up this Pokemon, 296 XL candy, and 182 regular candy, which then makes you think, okay, that's a lot of Stardust, right? It is a lot of Stardust. Now let's go to our lucky Pokemon, which shout out to Randy for the trade. Happened to go lucky. I get a ton of lucky 100% IV Pokemon from spam trading. So here we go. We are going to appraise this 100% IV, level 11 and a half. It doesn't matter about evolving because it's going to cost the exact same for powering it up. And now you see it's reducing the candy cost. I'm going to click that left. Now look at what we have. So we are going all the way from level 11 to 50. That's practically 40 levels for 253,000 Stardust, 350, which is less. We're saving 147,000 Stardust basically from the other non-lucky Pokemon, going 20 more levels with this lucky Pokemon. Unfortunately, the XL candy cost is not split in half, so we don't get that benefit, which would be insanely amazing. Maybe we can try to get that in the future. I don't know. We'll try it out. But dang, like seriously, dang, that is insane that we have a Pokemon that's going so many more levels, and it's going to be half of the Stardust totally but for this one, it saves Stardust by powering up a lower lucky 100% Pokemon in comparison to a much higher leveled non-lucky. So now that you see that we're saving a ton of Stardust by using these lucky Pokemon, basically regardless of the level, because if I have an unknown right here and I want to max, let's say I want to max this unknown, the total Stardust is going to be 259,000 Stardust. A lot, but if we use another non-lucky Pokemon and I want to max it out from a level 1, we have 519,000 Stardust. So 50% reduction. I could power up 2 for the price of 1, and why would you not choose to do that? Lucky Pokemon are amazing, because I know what you guys are thinking. I have a 100% IV Pokemon that I got from a raid that's not lucky, and then I have a 98 or a 96% Pokemon that is lucky. Do I want to have that perfect statted, or would I rather save the Stardust? So this is not quite an easy question because we have multifaceted. So obviously the Exo Candy is a lot of resources going all the way up there. So I totally get for the people that are like, I want the Exo Candy, I just can't go without 100% IV. If I have one to power it all the way up to level 50, I want the best that I possibly can have, which is fair. But on the other hand, guys, when we're talking about stats of Pokemon, since it's relevant right now, let's check out Zekrom and Reshiram. Both of them have the exact same stats. These stats are base floor stats, meaning that when you catch them, if they are 0% Pokemon, they will have these stats regardless, with an attack value of 275, a defense of 211, and a stamina of 205. Makes these Pokemon strong even at 0% Pokemon. So the best you can possibly do is add 15 to all of these, which then is going to lead us into PV Pokes analysis of these Pokemon. So if we do check out the chart right here, I have Zekrom in the Master League, level 50, 15, 15, 15, going against Zekrom in the Master League at a 15, 14, 15. If we look at the attack is going to be the exact same. Preferably when powering up a Pokemon, at least it will have 15 attack if the goal is to have it at to level 50. Then I have the defense. I dropped it to a 14 for the right one and the left one. So we have 0.9 differential when ranking these stats for PvP here. And then we have the stamina of 184. So both of these Pokemon an overall at 8515 and 8477 and a 10-point CP difference. So although it does have a little bit of a difference, is it really going to be worth an extra double the amount of Stardust? Here I go. I'm going to give you guys my recommendation. So if you're going to level 50 and you have a 100% IV, based on the 296 XL candy cost, which is basically $80 to $90 per Pokemon to max out, which is basically, if spending $100 is about $40 to $50 to max out one of these Pokemon, I would suggest, yes, the extra Stardust is worth it to be able to max it out. But if you raid a ton and you have a ton of XL candy, do I think it's necessary to have 100% IVs? No. Do I think when powering up to level 40, a 98% lucky will save a ton of Stardust in the long run? Yes. Guys, think about it. You could have 2 Zekroms at level 40 or level 50 or whatever you choose to do with it as lucky Pokemon powered all the way up, or you can have 1. Would you rather have 2 Zekroms at level 40 or 100% Zekrom at level 40, and then maybe in the second spot, because you have to take into account that you have another Pokemon in there, maybe using something like a regular Zapdos, which is not even close to as strong as a Zekrom in Pokemon Go. So that's what you have to take into account. Lucky Pokemon are really powerful. It's the best strategy to save Stardust, to save time, to save energy, to save resources, and to have more powerful teams when playing in Pokemon Go. So my final thoughts for the video: make sure to take full advantage of all your lucky trades, get more people, get more friends in Pokemon Go. Take full advantage. You want local friends in local Discords, you want international friends to get more raids, to get more XL Candy and everything like that. That's always going to be in my description, so all my videos to hook you guys up. If you want to raid globally, if you want premier access to Discord, that's going to be in there as well. You just have more priority access to raids all the time. It's a really great experience. So lucky Pokemon are going to be definitely worth your resources to invest in as opposed to regular Pokemon, and try not to get hung up on being a perfectionist and have that 100% IV unless you don't raid that often and you really value that 296 XL Candy, which should be valued. But at the same time, having 2 for the price of 1 at level 40, if they're not going to level 50, is going to be worth your time, resources, and energy in Pokemon Go. So I hope this helps you guys see the perspective difference that the Shinx provided me and reminded me how powerful lucky Pokemon are in saving you Stardust and getting everything you want in Pokemon Go. So thank you guys for tuning in as always. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.